One comment forever changed how people interact on the internet. Thousands of videos have been made about it, entire discourses and theories have been created, and even news stories have picked up on it. And it all started from one comment. What if I don't like beans? On August 18th, 2023, a woman named Kara posted a simple TikTok video showing how to make bean soup. It was a step-by-step tutorial, nothing complicated, and nothing controversial, nothing even worth arguing about, until you open the comments. Somehow, the top comment under this video was, what if I don't like beans? Yes, a video about bean soup, where beans are the main ingredient in a step-by-step tutorial. The top comment was, what if I don't like beans? It wasn't a comment asking about the process to make it or saying how excited they are to try it, a comment about how they don't like beans. Now, when people first saw this comment, they started trolling it, they started poking fun at it, because who would ask that question under a video like that? But this comment did lead to a dynamic shift in how people interact on the internet. And since 2023, thousands of videos have been made, millions of views and likes have been associated with videos about it, and all these things center around one thing: the bean soup theory. The bean soup theory is the idea that people can't recognize when something isn't for them. They think that every video, every post, every conversation was meant specifically for them. So that means when they see a video they don't like, they instantly think, well, was this video made for me? Why was it made for me if I don't like it? And they feel like it's personally directed straight to them. Commenting what if I don't like beans is the perfect example of this. If you don't like beans, just scroll from the video. The video wasn't meant for you. It was meant for people who like beans. And that's the whole point. Not every video was made for you. But after this comment was made, people started noticing how often comments like this are left. No longer do we have the days where the entire comment section are people engaging with the videos or leaving their opinion or creating theories about what's coming next. But instead, they just think to themselves, what about me? And this type of thinking is what I like to call whataboutmeism. It's about how a lot of people's first thought when they see a post or a video is, what about me though? And you see this all the time. There could be a video about someone getting accepted into a college, yet somehow the comments will be, well, what if I didn't go to college? Or you could see a video of a father and daughter having a really wholesome moment, yet somehow the comments will be, well, I hate my father, so... Or it could even be someone posting about how they're at the beach for the weekend, yet somehow the comments will be, well, I've never been to the beach because my family's poor. And the problem with these comments, it's not that they're just annoying, but they completely change how you interact on the internet. For the longest time, comment sections have been a place where you can interact with others, add your opinions, and add another layer to the video. They felt like a place of community, but now they just feel like a self-centered and judgmental space. Because instead of enjoying the content you're watching, it starts getting judged. Instead of scrolling from a video that you don't like, people leave comments about how they don't like it or how it affects them and why they don't like it. And that affects everything. Now creators are second guessing what they're posting, or they're switching their content, trying to appeal to all different audiences. When before we didn't have this issue, because if you didn't like certain content, you just wouldn't interact with it. And I think that's why you've seen a shift in how creators are making content. A lot of people have complained that a lot of content on social media is just generic now. Nobody has real opinions, or people make the same sloppy videos. And while I think a lot of that is from people wanting to go viral, I think a small part of that is from how comment sections interact with videos now. Because what's the point in a creator making a video if they're just gonna have comments that feel like the video was made for them, but they didn't like it, so they're just gonna leave their negative opinion on it. And not only does it affect creators, but it affects the viewers. As a viewer, if I'm watching a video, I want to read comments. I want to see some funny comments. I want to see questions. I want to see theories. I want to see things that'll keep me engaged with the video. But if I open the comment section, I just see a bunch of miserable people complaining, saying, oh, well, I never had this, or I think this is stupid. It just takes away from my overall experience. And it just becomes exhausting being on social media. What was once supposed to be a place where you could get away from the world and enjoy your favorite creators is now a place where you see the same miserable people you interact with in your daily life. And the entire experience of social media has shifted because people can't stand when they're not personally affected by something. They want everything to be about themselves when that's not how life works, and that's perfectly okay. We shouldn't have everything directed personally towards us. We shouldn't understand every single thing we see. We shouldn't like everything we see. But that doesn't give us the right to tell everybody how we feel every single time. And with all this being said, it comes back to one comment. what if I don't like beans? Because it was never about not liking beans. It was about the mindset behind it. And it's a sad thing, but the internet's coming to a place where we can no longer just enjoy simple video because somebody doesn't like it or somebody thinks this should have been done differently and they have to let everybody know about it. It feels like there's so many more negative people in the comment section, and it's like if you were at your birthday party and someone just blew out the candles for you. Yes, it's your day, you're supposed to be happy, but everybody else around you is negatively affecting it. And when it comes to people who comment stuff like this, my question is why? Why do you feel the need to let everybody know how annoyed you are, or how you never had something that the creator has, or some other thing you didn't like with the video? Why do you feel the need to tell everybody your opinion? I know some people will say, oh, well, I have the right to, so I can say whatever I want. And while that is true, I also have the right to say you're annoying. We have the right to shame you for leaving these comments. And I feel like this is also a big part of as to why people leave these comments. It's because people don't feel shame anymore. There used to be a time where if you did something stupid, you left a comment, or you were just selfish, people would shame you for it. But a lot of times nowadays, people just let it slide. It's almost that we've become so used to it that there's no point in stopping it. Like if you see a video about a kid who just beat cancer, why do you feel the need to try and make the video about yourself? Or if you see a video about a loving family, why do you feel the need to tell everyone how bad your family sucks? It's not needed. The bean soup theory and whatabouteism, it forever changed the internet. It changed how comment sections are, how people interact with each other, and even how creators post on the internet. And it's been a sad change to see, but I think it's something we can fix. I think it's something that we can change if people actually care to change it. And it starts with people understanding not everything was for you. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong if you don't like a video. You just don't need to tell people. There's nothing wrong if you see a post and it makes you jealous, but you don't have to tell people. Sometimes it's better if we keep things to ourselves for the greater good of society and the greater good of the people watching the video.